Now, look, man. First of all, good afternoon or good evening. Yeah, it's smoking the city. It's smoking the city. Listen, man, I named it that for obvious reasons, but I might keep it up if y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? I might keep the series going and just call my live smoking the city. Right? Now, if there's anybody in the chat, tell me where you viewing from. How you doing? Is it smoking your city? Because Cleveland is, bruh, I'm getting choked right now. Because it's like I turn my air off because I got to do this. I don't want the sound quality to be bad. And I'm talking about I can smell that smoke. So if there's anybody down here, let me know, man. But first things first, man. Let's see what my man's talking about this smoke though.
New York yesterday, if these wildfires continue, that air quality is going to get 50 times worse. So most of the smoke that we've been dealing with has been coming from the upper level. But now they're saying that we're about to get some lower level smoke in all of these areas. And even if it looks clear, we're about to get some very, very thick smoke. Mind you, it's not just New York. Look at what it looks like in Detroit right now. That shit don't look normal.
That's how it's looking in Cleveland.
Look at Times Square. They're saying that the air quality could reach up to possibly 800. And if you don't know what that means, that's dangerous air.
Listen, they said the air quality like almost 300 in Cleveland right now, and I'm talking about I'm struggling bad, bro. I'm struggling bad. So if it gets to 800, you cancel Christmas. It's crazy.
Quality. Needless to say, if you gotta go out, you need to be safe. You might need to put on a mask. Places close to the Canadian region are gonna be experiencing a lot of this smoke today. And if you ain't see what Canada was looking like, let me show you. This is northwestern Ontario. Look at what this looks like. So this is the reason
right here.
why we're receiving all of this smoke right now. It should look dangerous. Real dangerous.
Definitely.
Keep in mind, in 2023, this is the same type of things that happened when that smoke was coming from Canada. You had people passing out. You had people coughing. You had people with different complications. So be safe. I'm out.
And what's funny is, I feel like last time it was worse for her. Or at least when, because it's still going. It might get worse than it is now out here, right? So hopefully not, though. I went outside this morning. Woo! Hey. I'm in my 40s, but if I was in my 60s, man, listen, it might go down. But look, let's look at downtown Cleveland, though. Look at this. Bro, listen, if you anywhere else in the country, hold on. If you anywhere else in the country, man, just let me know. Comment. Because I'm talking about the air quality is crazy. I don't understand it. Also, if you're around my age, like I said, I'm in my 40s. Do you remember this happening when we was kids? This never happened. Obviously, it's the second time it's happened in the last few years. But where is this coming from now? All of a sudden, it's crazy wildfires in Canada? I just don't get it. Gotham City for real. Choking me out, man. So that's enough of that. But all I'm saying is, man, be safe out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Now look, I got show notes. Okay, so my Flacco video is doing good. It's my last long form video. I think I uploaded it yesterday. It's at like 1.1K. So thank y'all. And I just want to know something. Hold on, let me see. Like I said, I got my show notes. I don't be going live, so leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, hold on, real quick. Let me see. Man, I'm lightheaded, man. So, was Flacco playing or not, man? Y'all let me know. I feel like he was playing. I do feel like he was playing. But like I said, it's like a microcosm of some people in the country. Because you got conservative people that really feel like that. I just seen a clip of somebody was talking about Shedeur at the ESPYs, making a joke about why he got his jersey retired in Colorado. Talking about he won 13 games and lost 12. Right. He got his jersey retired because of how many yards he threw. He got the most yards in that school's history. So that's why. But again, I ain't soft. I ain't sensitive. Man, I'm talking about I'm really lightheaded, bro. Wow. I got some good comments on that video today too, by the way. I appreciate y'all, man. Some of y'all feel like you was playing. Some of y'all feel like you was serious. Yeah. I know what it is. That's sports talk. You talk to your teammates like that. But again, it's Shedeur. So people gonna be like, all right, what you really saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you mean it or not? Or you playing? Hold on, let me see. I'm out here trying to organize on the fly. Kids, get your organization together. All right, let me see. No. I'm gonna play this Mike Florio clip where he was talking about Shedeur as well. So let me see. I forgot what he said on her.
The opportunity to do that every day, every session, every rep. I have a feeling something like that happened.
Let me go
Even though
back.
Dillon Gabriel is still there, it's obvious that in the 2025 draft, and Deshaun Watson, the guy who's entering the 5th year of that $230 million fully guaranteed contract, a guy they're never going to cut because doing so would wreak havoc on their cap situation. Watson supposedly has looked good. Shedeur, after appearing to be trailing Watson early in the offseason program, by the time we got to the end, there were indications that Sanders had closed the gap, if not taken the lead. And the one image that I keep coming back to, very early in the offseason program, when they can finally get on the field, before the OTAs, they're out there running just basic drills. There's video of Watson and Sanders, the same commencement of a play. You get the ball, you drop back, fake a pitch, and then move into your throwing posture.
Right.
Watson, it's very efficient. It's very crisp. It's a plausible fake that would ostensibly freeze the defense long enough to help guys get open. When Shedeur did it, it was half-assed. And it was. It just looked different. It looked like he was just going through the motions. And
man, like Sean King said, you're not gonna out-practice Deshaun Watson. You're just not. Now, I don't know if Shedeur was taking it easy or he was trying to walk through to make sure he understood it, or he took it extra slow. You practicing. So you learning something new. So you might go slow. Now Deshaun, he already got experience in this offense. So I heard. So of course he's gonna be a little bit more up to speed. That makes sense. But y'all gotta chill out, man.
I feel like there's a Brett Favre mindset that is lurking in Shedeur Sanders, that he just wants to go play.
Smokies River.
The hell with all the other stuff. I don't care about the practices. I don't care about any of that. I just want to play because I know when it's time to play, I can perform. And he can.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it all comes down to whether or not, when it's time to go to training camp, Shedeur Sanders shows up with the mindset that he is going to treat every rep like it's a game, and that he's going to embrace the process of preparing to play in games with the same zeal that he embraces playing in games.
Right.
That's the key to him winning the job. And it could be that Watson was just the means to the end here. Coaches use all sorts of things to push guys' buttons, to get more out of them. That's what coaches are supposed to do. For each individual player, what is my strategy for interacting with him, for handling him, to get him to give me more than he even thinks he can do? How?
I mean, look, man. Again, we're talking about practice, bro. He's going to go slow in practice. If you're learning something new, how you going to speed through it? That's what I say, man. It's like they just be expecting so much from Shedeur. It's like, dude, come on, man. If a man don't know the offense yet, of course he's going to be going slow. That boy's crazy. I ain't going to lie, man. This smoke, though, it really got me lightheaded, though. I don't even care. Again, let me know how y'all feeling, man. How y'all feeling in the chat? I'm like, wait, struggling. Sheesh. All right, let me see. I seen somebody bring up Dillon Gabriel. Somebody was saying, I think I seen I don't know if it was an article or a post, but somebody was like, Dillon Gabriel ain't all the way out the picture, or something like that. Like he may still win a job. I'm like, what are y'all looking at, man? You think Dillon Gabriel got a chance? He barely even getting any reps at all now. Dilly, go ahead and roll, man. Go ahead and roll. I know you want to leave anyway. You want to be somewhere warm. You said it in college. You said you want to go somewhere warm. I respect your mind. I want to go somewhere else right now. And this smoke. Canada, count your days, man. Count your days, brother. But yeah, Dilly ain't got no chance, dog. Taylor Green ain't got no chance, obviously. I wonder what they're going to do with Taylor, though. Is they going to turn him into a receiver? I don't know. He's 6'6". I think I would. Let me see. Notes. Now, as far as camp players, right? Who would y'all say got the most pressure? Like outside of QB. Now we already know Deshaun and Shedeur is the show. But hold on. Oh, okay. Evelyn Underwood said, I'm visiting Cleveland, Ohio. I'm 60. Listen, I feel sorry for you right now because this smoke is crazy. I hope you ain't got asthma or nothing like that, or COPD and nothing like that. Braxton H9U says, do you play Fortnite? No, I definitely don't play on Fortnite. Not at all. I guess I'm too old for that. Let me see. Hold on. Where's my poll? Like I said, I'm trying to get used to this live. Okay, here we go. Now, who would you say got more pressure on them? Hold on. Now, out of these players, but I gotta turn this air back on in a minute. Well, out of these players, who got the most pressure on them? I would easily say Jared Verse. Because, I mean, he said he's not here to fill his shoes, but he replacing Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett, they just voted him the number one player in the NFL. By the way, I'm salty because I feel like if he was still in Cleveland, they would have never named him number one player in the NFL. Like, hands down, they wasn't going to name him that. But because he's in LA now, they're like, let me go ahead and give him number one player. Now, I know he got 23 sacks, but do you think if he was in Cleveland, they'd have been like he was the number one player in the NFL? They might have put him top 5, but not number one. The bias is crazy, man. The bias is just crazy. Quinshon Judkins, he ain't got that much pressure on him. I feel like our line gonna improve so much that he might end up with like 1,500 yards though. I will say that. Because again, ain't no telling what he would have got last season if he ain't go down against Buffalo. I think Buffalo was like week 13. He could have had like 1,200 last year. So he ain't really got no pressure. Harold Fannin he probably gonna be the top target. Because Jeudy can't catch. Mr. Butterfingers. He can't catch, man. So I listen, man. And Carson Schwesinger is a budding superstar. They calling him Luke Kuechly 2.0. They wilding though. Like they gotta relax. He is good, but like the way Luke Kuechly used to just diagnose plays, you can always tell when you got a super elite linebacker. When they just look at the play, they just stand there looking and bouncing, and then they diagnose the play and just be right where they got to be at, or right where the play is at. In that game, now it was early. In that game versus the Vikings last year, Schwesinger was looking bad. But again, he was a rookie last year, and that was early in the season. But that's the reason the Vikings won that game. They was putting Carson Schwesinger in conflict every play. I know y'all remember. If you really watch the Browns, I'm sure you remember that. But he gonna be a beast though. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm blind as a bat. And I'm getting lightheaded. Woo-woo. Now, this one should be obvious. This one should be obvious. I ain't gonna need cut. Come on, man. Oh, hide it. My bad. Look, I'm still learning. Carson is the face of the Browns. Hey, man. Was that you yesterday or day before or whatever? Saying that Carson was the face of the Browns and Shedeur couldn't be the face of the Browns because he threw 10 interceptions and 7 touchdowns? Let me know, because I mentioned that in my last video. That wasn't you? Okay. Okay, my bad. I thought that was you. That was interesting to me because I'm like, Okay, I mean, if you're gonna go there, not you, but whoever said it. I'm like, if you're gonna go there, I mean, what you gonna do with early Peyton Manning or early Drew Brees or early Josh Allen? You know, there'll be plenty of quarterbacks that come out and don't play well. Especially their first 7, but their first season. You know, like I said, I think people judge Shedeur a little too harshly. But let's ask this question. I don't know why this thing ain't popping up. I guess I can't do it. That's crazy. But I was trying to put the poll up to see who y'all think gonna win a starting job at QB. Now, quite obviously, I think it's gonna be Shedeur. He young, he up and coming. You know what I'm saying? Todd Monken wanted him in Baltimore. I mean, what more can you say? He got the arm talent. I think he got the receivers now too, or I think he will have the receivers. Because I believe in Boston. I believe in Isaiah Bonds. I think he'll be fine. Now, on the other hand, Deshaun, injury prone now, older, rich as hell. Probably don't even care that much. Which I got to give it to him. He does. You could tell. So that's a lie. You could tell he do care about football because Deshaun could have laid it down. He could have been laid it down. The truth is, if he don't start this year for the Browns, it's going to be tough sledding for him for the rest of his career. And we all know that, and of course, including him. So it's going to be tough. So he going to fight like hell to get in there. And he been doing all he can. You know, they talking about Mary Kay was saying he had got all the receivers down there in Florida during this little break. You know what I'm saying? I think I've seen footage of that too. So he ain't playing. He trying to get it. Hold on, let me see. If Shedeur is given a chance in 2026, Shedeur will be the face of the Browns. 27. Right. King Aaron. That's what I'm saying too, bro. If he get the chance, I think he will get the chance though, because I don't even know if Deshaun arm is gonna hold up. Even if he get the job, I don't know if his arm gonna hold up. They talking about his arm sore right now. This ain't nothing. Imagine when you got to get in there and face them live bullets and people sacking you because ain't nobody touching him right now. Pause. But he ain't taking no hits. He ain't taking none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see him. I can't see him really withstanding the rigors of a regular season right now. He has such a catastrophic, unique injury for a football player that, like, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Then on top of that, his reputation. Then on top of that, he got Shedeur behind him, if that's the case. But, you know, of course, we think a lot of us think Shedeur is in front of him. Because how did it flip that fast? As soon as he got to camp, they were saying Deshaun was in the league, or Mary Kay was saying it. So that was weird. By the way, let me holler at Mary Kay real quick, see what she's talking about on this video here. I forgot I had it in the chamber. If it'll play for me. Oh, hold on. Oh, let me tell my man's in. Hold on.
Yeah.
What's up with you?
What up, man?
Just kicking it, man. Trying to not to choke to death.
Yeah, man. See, you got the D4, I didn't catch the early part, but I heard some of the pieces you was talking about Shedeur.
Well, I'm just saying D4. I don't think he'll be able to withstand, man. Like they fake saying he was in the lead off top, which I didn't understand. Like soon as he got the camp, like soon as everybody got there, like how was he already in the lead?
I know why, man.
You say you know why?
Yep. So it's like this, and I know, man, but it's like this. If I want to get rid of somebody, I'm gonna make them look good for real. I'm gonna make it sound like they're doing right. I'm gonna make it sound like they above the game. I'm gonna make it seem like they cause I could paint my own narrative. If I control it, I could paint it. Cause you gonna believe what I say. So therefore,
Right,
if I say
right.
he ahead of the game, you gonna believe it. Unless you there watching it.
See, and that's what's so crazy. Because this is what I don't like about our media members. Because they're the only ones that know what's really going on in there inside the building. So we kind of depended on them to go in there, see what's going on, and then come out and tell the truth. But
You
it
know
don't seem
what?
like they be doing that.
But you know what, Will? At the end of the day, they pay to do a certain job. They pay to somebody telling them what to do. So before they turn their opinion in, somebody else gonna read it. Trust and believe it.
That's true.
Like you
That's
can say
true. They
what you
got
want to
it.
say because you ain't got no boss, so you can say what you want to say.
Hey, listen, that's a good point. But then that's why I say when I was watching I don't know if you watched G Bush, but he did a live, I think it was Saturday. And he was talking about how this whole thing is like kind of like the Truman Show. And he played a clip of somebody talking about how on the Truman Show, the reason it was so crazy is because the main character didn't realize everybody was in on it that was making the show run. So they kind of go back to this. Like, bro, everybody in on it.
Exactly.
The reporters, the national media, they
We
all
can't
in
get
on
in
it.
there. We can't get in there because we don't have the press passes. You know what I'm saying? Like we podcasters or influencers or whatever they want to call us. They
Right.
ain't gonna let us in there because we gonna tell the truth.
That's a fact.
Oh
Mary
yeah,
Kay,
we
she's,
giving the facts. We'll put it like give facts.
yeah, because Mary Kay be out here lying, man. She be lying. And then now all of a sudden she like, oh, well, Shedeur is in the league now. Bro, like,
Hey Will,
how did,
let me ask you.
was it?
Let me ask you a quick question. I'm sorry to interrupt you, man.
No,
But
you good.
so let's be honest, man. You're gonna be more substance. I feel like this. You'll be more uh I'm trying to use the right words because I don't want anybody to twist them up. I'll put it like this,
Mhm.
man. You'll argue with me before you argue with her because she's a female. So they're not gonna argue anything that she's gonna say because that's kind of like putting a woman down or you being a bully or something like that. So I believe they just gonna go off her word because they're gonna be known, for that type of I guess that type of name or that type of behavior or whatever. So therefore they're not
Mhm.
gonna question Mary Kay Cabot's reports.
Plus, she been around for 40 some years.
That's true, but I believe if she was a guy, you would argue her up and down though.
When you say argue her up and down, who you talking about though? You talking about like people like us?
Yeah. So when you said that they need to report the right things, I think we
Mhm.
don't respond to her like that because she's a female. And And you know what? I'm not dissing her or dismissing her. What I'm saying is, if it was a guy, I guarantee you that we'll argue up and down. Those are not the real facts. Or we just take her word for it, technically.
Oh no, people been getting at her though.
Oh, they
People been
have?
getting at her. Yeah,
Okay. Oh, finally.
yeah, they been getting at her. She ain't been getting it off. But I mean,
Okay.
at the same time, it's just like, bro, why
Word
are you
for it.
lying like that? It's just corny. Turn this
Yeah.
down. But yeah, let me see if this clip will play. Oh,
if he does win the job, they're going to get 2 starts on the road for him to maybe reestablish.
this was a video I was talking about, but it might not play.
Know how you want me to run. I can handle the sight adjustments and whatnot. That's how he off a little. Maybe he got the slightest bit of fatigue in his surgically repaired shoulder. It hasn't had this much work, I don't think, since before the surgery. So I think he needs to, first of all, get a little bit of rest in there. And then second of all, I do know that he's going to be bringing a number of guys down to South Florida for a passing camp and for a little passing retreat. And I think Shedeur is also going to go to that, but I'm sure Isaiah Bond will be there. KC, Denzel will probably be there. Jerry Jeudy, Jamari Thrash, Seth Tillman. And Deshaun's really going to have to make sure that if he wants to win this competition, that he demonstrates very clearly that he gives the Cleveland Browns the best chance
Hey,
to
Bum,
win
chill.
by his command of the offense, by operating
You can't.
efficiently
Why you
and
can't trust
cleanly
the
at the
elderly
line of
woman, man?
scrimmage, by
In
getting the
sports.
ball out quicker, making those fast decisions, and doing everything else that you need to do when you are a starting quarterback. And that's a
So see, man, she's still vouching for Deshaun, which is cool. He is a veteran. Well, like I said, he got experience in the system. So
Well, I put it like this, man. If Deshaun is that great, he shouldn't be neck to neck with Sanders. You know what I'm saying? With Shedeur for real. If he neck to neck with
facts.
Sanders, I'm rolling with the younger one. If anything, because if you neck to neck with somebody, I'm picking somebody much younger and more healthier at the end of the day.
You got to. It only makes sense. And then they already done tried it and failed with Shedeur. I mean, Deshaun.
Yep.
He might as well put Shedeur in there.
Yeah. I mean,
Shout
you
out
waste the
Selma
money on
Flood.
man. You waste the money on Menzel and other players. So I mean, it's just another way. I mean, write it off, man. It's a tax write off at this point.
That's a huge tax write off.
Hey, get with your boy Sashi Brown and figure that out.
Hey, Sashi Brown in Baltimore, I believe.
Hey, he an accountant, so he'll figure a way to get it off your books.
That's what he was, an accountant. I was trying to figure out what he was because I'm like, why they had this dude in the front office like that?
How your accountant would be
He was
the GM?
accountant.
I was confused. I was trying to be confused about that.
You said you was trying to be confused?
I was confused. How your accountant was your GM. I really didn't understand that.
Hey man, listen, that era was super dicey. Like, I don't know if, because Hugh Jackson also said, I said this in my last video or the video before that. Hugh Jackson was saying that Haslam put him up to losing.
Yeah, he did.
So that era was just crazy, man. My bad, bro.
That was the 0-16 era, wasn't it?
0-16, 1-15. Yeah.
That's
terrible.
Crazy, man.
It was terrible.
And the sad part is we still supported the Browns.
Listen, watched every last game. I Everyone.
That's the sad part. That's the sad part. Like we supported the Browns.
Man, that's what I say. It's something wrong with us, to be honest with you. Because how we still supporting this team after all this stuff, but we can't. Hey, it's on our blood.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
Oh,
I watched the Browns win in the 90s, and then in the 2000 era, it's like I'm seeing 26 years of mediocrity and terribleness, if that's a word.
man, listen. Since '99, and you know that jersey. Like I said, I put that in one of my videos recently. Just the fact that jersey is since '99, like that don't include before '99.
Right.
And it was like 100 people on that jersey, quarterback jersey.
Hey, that was crazy because they got extensions on the side of the jersey. Like, that's out, man.
Yeah, it's devastating. Hold on, Pitboy says, where does the narrative that Shedeur doesn't take practice seriously come from? I don't know. It's a lot of crazy narratives about Shedeur. That's the thing. They just making up stuff. They said he couldn't read defense, and his father's a coach and a ex super great player. Like he one of the top.
I mean, he a Hall of Famer, though. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. And his father's a damn coach. Like,
and
they just making
and
up stuff.
Shedeur worked with Tom Brady too, so it's like, come on, man.
And he worked with Tom. I forgot about that. He worked with Tom Brady. Got one of the best quarterback coaches out. Come on, man. I gotta stop. It is craziness. But do you think Deshaun really got a chance though, bro?
Nah, he don't have a chance for real. Because like I said, if it's neck to neck, that means you don't have a chance. If you like outshining him, then it is what it is. Like we respect that. But if you neck to neck, be realistically, you got to roll with the talent at the end of the day.
Listen, man. Again, and people want to say, "Oh, Shedeur was a fifth round pick and all this stuff." He wasn't a fifth round talent though.
Nope.
Like Deshaun coming off all this bad stuff, all these injuries, the allegations. Now, truthfully, I've never believed all the allegations. I feel like he got set up. Just being honest with you.
Oh yeah, for sure. Houston set him up nice and easy.
Houston set him up. That's what I feel like. So you feel, and we never talked about this. That's crazy. I feel the same way. Somebody in Houston set him up. I feel like maybe the owner, but I could be wrong.
Remember, he was disgruntled. Remember, Deshaun was mad, and then the owner set him up. Because remember, Deshaun was like, "Man, I want out of here. Y'all traded this. What's his name? D-Hop. You traded that."
Yep. They got his mans up out of there. Okay, hold on. Pay Bump says, I genuinely think Monken is going to go with Shedeur once he sees how the team rallies around him. The energy matters. The coaches even mentions his aura. We never heard that about a Browns QB. And the thing about that is, Tom Monken also said that. He said, he was like, I'm not going to choose the quarterback. The locker room's going to choose him. So I agree. I agree with you, Paybo. And shout out to you, brother. Jeff Blake. Hold on. Pitboy says Jeff Blake was his first QB coach. I didn't even know that. Hold on. Who was Jeff Blake? Was Jeff Blake the guy that played in
Cincinnati?
In Cincinnati?
Cincinnati? Yeah.
Yeah, the black guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, come on, man. You got Deion as your father, he got everything at his fingertips to just make you the best player possible. He got all the resources. He had North Turner at his fingertips.
Key words. That's the key word. Resources.
He got the resources, bro. Like, come on, man. But I bet you this. I bet you if Shedeur's last name was Manning, this whole scenario would be different.
For sure.
I'm just saying.
It wouldn't be a scenario.
Man, it wouldn't even be a scenario of facts.
It wouldn't be nothing. It'd just be, all right, he's starting. Who the running back? Who the receivers? Who the linemen? That'll be the whole conversation.
Just imagine if he would have had the same stats and everything he had in college, talking about Shedeur, but his last name was Manning.
The narrative.
He would have went number one. He would win number one by far.
I mean, he led college football in a lot of stats. So, and then for somebody to say he a 5th round draft pick, like that was set up for him to be a 5th round draft pick. He's not a 5th round draft pick for real.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, bro, people really be wanting to bring that up. Like, oh, he a 5th round pick. He a 5th round pick. Okay, bro. Like, that happened to be where he went. But again, they all in on it. Because how you slide that far if you're the 2nd ranked quarterback in the draft? It's crazy.
Man.
Pitboy says the team saw how Shedeur worked from 4th to 1st, but now he has to earn their respect. He ain't got to earn that respect. To me, honestly, all this other auxiliary stuff is just that. Like, you got the media making up stuff because there ain't nothing to talk about. Or they got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? But inside the locker room, I'm pretty sure they ain't tripping on none of this stuff. They probably know who gonna start. They probably know who. I'm sure they know who in the lead, obviously.
Right.
They ain't tripping on the stuff. Yeah, they ain't tripping on the stuff.
Don't worry, you'll find out in 2 weeks.
That's a fact. You already know you're about to find out real quick. And then I can't wait for the joint practices. I mean, the scrimmages.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be, going to be people mad. That's what I'm going to say.
They're going to be sorry. Hold on.
They're going to be mad.
I ain't never stayed up till 2 a.m. to watch no team play until Shedeur stepped on the field. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you. I did that maybe once. Because, again, to be transparent, and I know this term is disrespectful, so don't take no disrespect when I say this. Or I'm not even going to say it. I'm not like a Shedeur fan that's Shedeur first. I'm actually an Ohio State fan and a true blue Cleveland Browns fan. But I would peek in on Shedeur because he's Shedeur. I seen the reality show like y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
I also love Deion like y'all do.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, that's why I don't understand the hate. You know what I'm saying? When I peek in to watch him, you can see the talent, you can see all that. But I'm saying all that to say also, I'm a Browns fan first. I want him to win. But if it happened to be Deshaun, okay. But at the same time, I don't believe Deshaun got it no more, man. I just don't think so.
It kind of remind me of this movie, and you probably know what I'm about to say. Any Given Sunday. Willie Beamen's time, baby.
Willie Beamen.
Cat Cup, what name is? He knew he couldn't mess with Beamen. Let's be realistically.
He couldn't mess with no Beamen. People used to call me Willie Beamen all day long. I can't get enough of it.
It's the same scenario, man. It's the Willie Beamen scenario. They don't want to see, Deshaun not get to him, but you got this special talent that's accurate, that's Showtime and everybody gravitating to him. He got the aura, and people don't like when you. People don't like that. And we talking about good attention because he's not asking for it.
He not asking for it. He don't even ask for his fans to go crazy and clap back at people and all that. But we do it because it's so unfair the way they treat him. And I feel like that the majority of the hate that he gets, it ain't even for him. It's for his father.
Yeah. Hey, but they hate greatness, man.
They hate greatness.
Just think about it for
Hey,
real.
look. Go
Few
ahead.
players, you can say Jordan, LeBron, Tom Brady, we can Mahomes. Like when you become like great in what you do, they gonna start throwing the hate. They gonna start hating on you. They're gonna watch your every move. They'll wait for you to make a mistake. Their job is to find something that they can make a narrative out of.
That's a super fact. This is just different because he hasn't even had a chance to succeed yet.
Exactly.
And they are already doing it.
Yeah, we're not even saying he great. We just said let's see what he can do.
Yeah, we saying give him a chance.
Yeah, then we can
Like
say,
that.
all right, he trash, okay, or oh yeah, he good. We can't say he great. We can say, oh yeah, he good.
Yeah, he's good enough to be out there. And then you got people saying, oh, they want to rip their eyes out instead of watching him, and he the worst quarterback they've seen. Again, when you see all the quarterbacks on that jersey, you telling me he the worst you seen?
I hate to
It
say
just
this,
don't make
man.
sense.
I hate to say this, and I'm not even trying to compare the two, man. But his accuracy is close, almost near that there Burrows.
I heard somebody else make that comparison, and I could see that. Burrow has also been very, very fortunate when it comes to his receiver talent. Because even when he came to the league, he had Tyler Boyd now, but he had to wait a year to get Jamar Chase. But Jamar Chase, he played with him in college.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying too.
Sometimes when you got a smart franchise, give you what you need,
And when they got Jamar Chase, I told somebody, I'm like, man, they're going to the Super Bowl. They're like, what? The Bengals? I'm like, yeah, the Bengals, bro. Him and Joe Burrow, you didn't see what he did in college?
Man.
And just think, he was at Ohio State.
We'll say this for sure. They missed their window when they had that window, but they missed that window drastically because of the injuries.
You talking about the Bengals?
Yeah.
You know what, though? I feel like that too, but at the same time, you say what, bro?
It's Burrow's injuries, though. That's what kind of stopped them from going.
That's exactly what it was. I mean, because when he healthy, he one of the best, obviously. He the best of the best, or one of the best of the best.
Yeah, he up there.
Like, he went toe-to-toe with Mahomes.
That's why I mentioned his name. Like, that's why I said Shedeur's accuracy is, I ain't gonna say it's on as close as his, but it's near it, if close.
It's very close. And if you give him some receivers that can catch the ball instead of Mr. Butterfingers in them, you'll see.
Oh man, Mr. Butterfingers. Man, no
Pit
hands.
Boy says,
Flacos.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, baby, hey, it's contract year for him too, so he gotta show and prove, bro.
For sure.
But the Pit Boy says the negative energy towards Shedeur is because he played for his father and coached by his dad in college and high school. I don't get, but when it's us, that's the problem. Exactly. Because again, so let's take Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson's father is a coach, right? Y'all seen how they made that a plus coming out in the draft this year? They were like, oh, he a coach's son, all this stuff. They didn't say none of that with Shedeur.
You already know what it is.
Why not? Yeah, we know what it is. We know what it is. We know the truth. Hold on, let me see. King Aaron says, the hate comes from Shedeur's father. When Prime poured a bucket of water on that reporter back in the 90s, old national media has an agenda to keep Shedeur from earning money. Hey, man, that was a whole fiasco for a second early in the season. Because they had me thinking that was Kevin Stefanski's, was it father-in-law? They was acting like he was related to him.
Related to the guy? That's funny.
Yeah, they was like that's his father-in-law. That was his wife's father. So it's like, but again, Stefanski is my age. So I can't see you hating Deion if you my age and you play sports. You got to be super racist to just do that.
Exactly.
Bro, you were
It is
there.
one
You know
thing
what I'm
that I
saying?
did. So
You say what?
it is one thing I did so about Stefanski when it came to Dillon Gabriel, though. And the reason why I feel that he was more favorable towards Gabriel at the time, because they got the same agents.
And that came out later. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Like during the season, I didn't know that.
I heard about it during this. I think I said it on Against All Odds. Maybe
Did you?
back in December. Yeah. I said they had the same agent. Yep.
That's ill. Because it was like
it came out like late in the end of like towards the last few games, like the last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. I wasn't hip. Like I said, I didn't hear that. Somehow I missed that. But it all makes sense. Because why are you pushing this hard for this guy that won't even throw the ball down the field? Don't get it. Pit Boy says Shedeur endorsement contracts are with more than Cam Ward rookie deal. Are worth more. Okay, you probably meant worth more. There are some GMs that didn't like that either, and his unwillingness not to be himself. Hey man, listen. I don't even know how he rubbed people so wrong. I don't get it. Again, this is where the racist stuff come in, because if he was a white guy, do y'all think they would be doing all this complaining about how he carry himself? No. What do you think about that?
We already know what it is, man. We already know what it is when it comes to QBs in Cleveland. So it ain't too much to be said. And I ain't trying to dog shit, not Shedeur, I'm trying to dog D4 in any type of Deshaun Watson in any type of way. But let's be realistically, when the sweepstakes came, don't act like everybody wasn't trying to get him though. Stop playing though.
Everybody who had the capital or the space or a way to get him, they was trying to get him.
Like, yeah, that's the part I don't like. They made it seem like we were just the only team in the fold for him. He wasn't even going to roll with us for real. He was going to go with Atlanta until we threw that guaranteed check on his pool table, and he got rid of that jersey fast. He had that Atlanta jersey on that table. He took it off that pool table quick.
That money talk. That money talk, man. Because he had said no to us.
He did. It was New Orleans and Atlanta. That's where he was about to roll with.
And I don't know if you've seen this. Jarvis Landry, he was saying that. So they was all talking. Deshaun, Jarvis, Leonard Fournette. They all had planned to meet up in Atlanta and join the Falcons.
Mm.
And at the last
That's
minute,
wild.
Deshaun accepted that deal with the Browns, and they were salty.
I would have too.
I would have too.
I mean,
230 million guaranteed. Come on, man. Stop it. He froze.
Will,
Oh, you
you there
unfroze
now?
now? Yeah, I got you.
Okay. You know what it is?
What's that?
It's the owners. It's the owners mad at Deshaun, man, because now they got to pay all the quarterbacks that money. That's what it was all about.
And you see how they didn't let him. They didn't let him. Sorry, they didn't let him reset the market. Did you notice that?
I missed what you said. You said they didn't let him do what?
They didn't let him. They didn't let him reset the market with that deal.
Right.
Like they let it be like an outlier, and then they was like, all right, we're gonna go back to the table on the next one. We ain't gonna let him. You know what I'm saying? Because usually it keep going up. Each player,
Yeah, that
they're
was
like, nah, we ain't letting him
unprecedented.
do that.
Like nobody never seen a check like that guaranteed though. Never.
Guaranteed. That's crazy. And he gonna wind up getting more. He gonna wind up getting more because of the way they keep restructuring this contract.
Well, this is last year, so hey, whatever you going about to make, so
yeah. Pit Boy says, unfortunately, there are folk in our community and the national media that jumped on the trash Sanders county narrative real fast. Man, listen. I just don't know where it come from, though. That's the thing. It's like, I don't remember all this hate for Deion in the 90s.
it wasn't no hate for Deion in the 90s, man.
It wasn't no hate for him.
You know what I'm saying, football player.
You had to respect Deion. You had to. Then, in the 20,
like you said, I'm still trying to figure it out.
But look, though, then in the 2010s, he was in media.
Yeah, he was.
So that's why I say it's just weird, man. I really don't understand it. Let me see.
I know what it is, though, man. We know what it is, man. We already know what it is.
We know what it is. We ain't gotta say it. We know what it is.
We ain't gotta say it.
It's written all over their face.
It's been an elephant in the room. It's always been an elephant in the room, and you ain't gotta say it.
Hey, like LL Cool J said. Hey, look, like LL Cool J said, all we doing is feeding the elephant in the room some peanuts right now. We ain't got to tell them.
Nope.
Just feed them peanuts, man.
That's exactly what we doing.
Pay Bum says 17 M's as a fifth rounder is crazy work. Hey, man. I mean, listen, bro. We already know he didn't need football. Just be honest.
Yeah.
That may be another thing. Like, he already rich. He already established a great relationship with his father. You don't need football.
Let's be honest, though, man. The dude has not did anything wrong, though. Let's be honest, though.
He's done nothing.
What has he done wrong?
He's done nothing wrong.
You acting like he did something out of character. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have nothing to say what this guy does that he did wrong.
That's what's so puzzling, bro. Because it's like you can't pinpoint nothing. The only trouble he ever got in off the field was getting a speeding ticket in Strongsville.
I mean, regular people get speeding tickets though.
That's my point. But you heard people in the media saying that Shedeur has character issues.
He ain't got no character
What are you talking
issues,
about?
man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How you got
He don't
character
got no
issues?
character issues.
But they don't say nothing about Sorsby and the gambling stuff.
Right.
King Aaron says, I'm in my 50s of age. There was a lot of hate for Prime. Our community loved Prime. It was hate for him because he was so flashy. But my thing is this. Okay, they hated him. Some people hated him in the 90s. What about when he got into media? I didn't see that. So now y'all double back with the hate now?
Like we said, man, anytime you trying to do something great or display some greatness, somebody always gonna try to tear it down some type of way, man. They're gonna find some type of narrative or whatever they can do to try to tear it down. I mean, you can have so many accolades and awards and whatever. They're gonna try to tear you down.
Oh, you ain't lying. You're not lying. But look, it's been an hour. I appreciate y'all that been viewing, Appreciate you, Javon. Of course, Against All Odds podcast in the house. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
Hey, tell them, for the people that's in here, tell them about the movies. You know what I'm saying? Tell them what you got going on.
Oh, yeah. So we got a new film happening probably in the fall called Dying to Live. Definitely check it out. It's a one-of-a-kind movie. And I ain't saying it just to say it. Like, you could go to jblegacyfilms.com. That's JB as in Bobby, legacyfilms.com to check out behind the scenes or the album, the book, the film. All the information is on there. I don't want to, hold y'all up, but go to that website and explain everything.
That's right. Yeah, check my brother out. You know what I'm saying? And now, at the end of the day got to end. But before it does, tap into BTSN. Go Browns.
Go Browns.